Hello and welcome to BRYCE Street. This is a demonstration of how to set up your account, to set up your store, and also to add products to your store. When you first come to the website, the main front page of the website, if you're on a computer, desktop, laptop, or something like that, or even a pad, this is what you should see. And at the top of the screen, you see this menu here. You can click on where it says My Account or Vendors Dashboard, or even come down here and it says Become a Vendor. This is to start selling. If you're on a phone, cell phone, you will probably see a drop-down menu. It'll probably be more than likely be a little box that says Select Page, and you just click on that box, and it'll bring up the same pages, the menu here. And same thing, you just click on My Account, make it simple. It's all going to take you to the same page. And this is where you register. There's a login, and then there's register. Your first time, this is where you would go to register. And you just simply start with the username, which is like nickname. I'm just going to do, this is going to be an example setup that I'm doing, so I'm just going to put some sample information. But you will be actually putting your real information that you want to set up your account with, but I'm just going to be using some sample information. Okay, so I will put test 1, email address, put my email. Okay, now password, you need to make a password that is 12 characters or more. Yes, 12 characters. It has to be a long password. This is an e-commerce site, so you don't want anyone easily getting into your account. So make sure that it is something that you will remember or you need to write down, but it does need to be 12 characters long or more, but no less than 12 characters. So I will put something for my password here. Okay. After you put your password, select I am a vendor, because you will be selling, so you select I am a vendor, and here you just put your basic information, your name. Just going to put test, last name. Alright, the shop name will be whatever the name of your shop on BRYCE Street will be. Whatever your storefront name will be. It can be the name of your business if you want to, or you can have a different name. It's up to you. But whatever you want to call your store on BRYCE Street, this is where you put for a shop name. And I'm just putting a sample. The shop URL, it'll automatically give you a suggestion here based on what you named your store, but you don't have to keep it. You can actually put whatever you want here. The shop URL, what that is, this is how people will find you on BRYCE Street if they were coming from another site, or coming from, if you want to promote your store, you would use this link for people to click on or get to get to your store, and that's brycestreet.com/store/ whatever you type in this box. You can now they will give a suggestion based off of what you put in your shop name. They will give a suggestion here, but you can put whatever you want to there. I will leave it as it is, just to make it simple, but you can put whatever you want to there. And again, this is just for people to be able to link back to you from any other site, or if you want on Facebook or something like that, and you want to promote your store, you just put this link. Just put this link in your on your Facebook page or whatever you want to post it, and people can click on it and come straight to your store on BRYCE Street. All right. Next is phone number. I'll just put phone here. Select I have read and agreed to the terms and conditions. It's basic terms and conditions for using the website, but you can click here and read it. It'll take you, open up to another page where you can read it, but it's just the basic terms and conditions. And now here, you will select your plan. There's the free plan, pro plan, enterprise, service listing. Now the Congress plan is only available for Congress members only. That is by invitation only. So for the regular vendors, you can select any of these 4 plans: free, pro, enterprise, service listing. Service listing plan is for anyone that does not have products to sell. If your business is a service, you provide a particular service, but you're not selling actual products, then you will select your service listing plan, and this will allow you still have a storefront just like everyone else, but since you're not actually selling a physical product, you can list your services on your storefront. You can list contact information, and however you want. You can have people to contact you. You can talk about your services and what you have that you're offering, and how people can contact you from the site. But everything else, and you can see the descriptions of everything right underneath. For example, the free plan is 15% fee on each sale or each product. It's 25 product listings, meaning you can list a maximum of 25 products with the free plan. This is with the free plan. There's no listing or renewal fees, mobile friendly, no contracts. It's pay as you go, basically month to month. And you can go through and look at each plan to see which one fits your need. You got the pro plan is $10 a month, enterprise plan is $20 a month, and the service listing plan is $10 a month. So you can choose which plan is good for you. If you'd like to start with the free plan, you select here. So I'm going to use the free plan for this demonstration. And again, make sure that I am a vendor selected, and just click register. Now, after you've done this simple registration, because of the plan, you're selecting a plan, it's going to take you to a checkout page. Even if you choose the free plan, it's going to take you here to this checkout page, and this is basically going to put you into the system, into the database for your storefront. But what you want to do is come down and fill out the basic information. Basically, where you see the asterisk sign, the stars, these are things that's going to be necessary for you to fill out. And again, just put in this information. Now again, if you chose the free plan, there will be no charge for anything. You won't even have to put in credit card information. That will only be for the pro and the enterprise and service listing plan. But for just for the free plan, there is no charge. So you just put in your basic information. Here, zip code, email address, phone. Okay, and you come down to the bottom here and you see it says your orders, the free plans, one plan, vendor, no charge. So you click on I have read and accept the terms and conditions, place order. And that's it. It says order received. Thank you. Your order has been received. And give your order number up here, the date. And again, it states what you have ordered. And here's your details right here. And that's it. You are now registered. You have your plan set up. You're registered and you're in the system. And where you go from here is to set up your store. Now everything on the site is controlled for vendors from the vendor's dashboard or from My Account. My Account is simply your account information, your details about you and your account. The vendor dashboard is where you control the back end of your office, the back end of your store, and you see all your sales and things like that. This is where all your action will be recorded. So you spend most of your time on the vendor's dashboard, and this is what it looks like. Now, you can see here as it's going to record your sales, earning, how many page views, how many orders you got. Keep track of everything, all of your orders, completed orders, pending orders, processing, canceled, everything. So you can take a minute, just kind of look at what's going to be back here, so you'll know what to expect as you're going along and making sales. All right. Now, to completely set up your store, you will need to go. Now, this is your menu where you can see your products, your orders, same thing. Coupons, you can make coupons if you want for certain products. This is where you get your reports, reviews for people that are leaving reviews about your products. This is where you make withdrawals when you're ready to withdraw money from sales that you've made. This is basically your subscription. Is just going to restate your subscription plan that you're on now and allow you an opportunity to upgrade your subscription if you want to a different plan. These are your tools, support, and settings. Settings is where we want to go right now to finish setting up your store. So as soon as you are done registering your account, you want to come here to your vendor's dashboard and go to settings. And in settings is where you actually will set up the details for your store. Now, okay, and this is the verification process for those for all new vendors. This is just to make sure that everyone is who they say they are, and also that we want to keep track of the products that we allow to be sold on BRYCE Street. So we want to make sure that we're not getting any illegal products and things like that. So it's just a small verification process. You can select ID verification, address verification, or social profile verification, and that app will be there. It's not here right now for this example, but it will be there for you to select. You can select either one of those. Either one. You don't have to do all three. Just select one of these three, just to simply verify who you are, that you're a real person, and you have real products or service that you are providing here on BRYCE Street. All right. Now, for the store, to set up your store, this will be what you will see when people come to BRYCE Street and they come to select the store list. And they want to see all the list of the different stores. Well, this is how your storefront will look. So what you want to do is you can add a backdrop banner, just like on Facebook or something like that. When you have a Facebook cover, you have your cover at the top and then a profile picture. Well, this is pretty much the same thing. You want to add a banner, something that's pretty much relevant to your store, but it can be anything that you want. The suggested size is 850 by 650. If it's a little bit larger, more than likely it will ask you to crop it out, as you can see here. So you can crop out the portion of the picture that you want to actually be seen. So if your picture is large, it's going to ask you to crop it. If it's not too large, then you can use it as it is. But this is just an example. I'm not actually going through how to make the picture the perfect size, but this is just an example, and this is what you have selected. It'll show up here, and of course it's going to be bigger than this. Once you open it up on your page, you'll see, but it just lets you know what you've selected here. And then you come down right underneath, and you can add a profile picture. So there's a backdrop banner, then there's also the profile picture. And we'll select something, let's see, just something quick. I'm just going to, like I said, I'm just giving you an example of what to expect. Let's see. something quick. For a profile picture. Select and crop. Okay, it's pretty much the right size, so I don't need to really do anything to it, but you just go ahead and select it as it is. So now you see here at the bottom there's the profile picture. At the top, that's the backdrop banner of what it's going to look like. It's going to be bigger than that when you see the store, but it just lets you know what you selected. Okay, then you come down and finish out your details. Store, test stores, store name. Store products per page. How many products do you want to be visible per page? I'm just putting an example. You can put any number you want. Again, you can put your information here. This is all going to be visible. This is what's going to be visible on your storefront. When people come, they'll see your address, they'll see your name of the store, your city, location, everything like that. So you want to make sure that you have the correct information about your store. United States, your phone number. Here you can show your email address in the store so people can email you. Enable tab on product, single page view. And you can add a map of your store if you want to. If you want, you put in the address and it'll add a map. This is show terms and conditions in your store. If you have certain terms and conditions that you want that's about your store, you can put them here. You can copy and paste it, or you can type it out here. If you don't have any right now, just keep that unchecked. If you have a store-wide discount, you can select that here, and you can tell how many, what's the minimum order and what's the percentage. If not, you can just leave that unchecked. Show the support button, and the support button is if someone wants to contact you quickly, and you can say get support, something like that, or support officer, whatever you want to type there. Get support here, whatever. If you don't want that button there, just leave it unchecked and update your settings. Oh, alright, your information has been saved successfully, and the next thing you will go to is payment. This is your payment, how you will receive payments, and also when people purchase something, but also when withdrawals are made, when you're ready to have money withdraw to your account. Right now we are mainly using PayPal. It is pretty much the easiest to deal with when you're transferring money from the actual from account to account, or to each vendor. So if you don't have a PayPal account, we suggest that you do go ahead and make one. It can be a simple, basic account. It doesn't have to be the business account. It can be the simple, basic account that you set up. It only takes a few minutes, 5 minutes, and this is where you will put your PayPal email address that you receive your PayPal payments from, or you receive money from. Again, when someone comes into your store and make a purchase, they will be checking out through PayPal with a credit card or debit card or with their PayPal account. So the funds will go to your PayPal when you make a withdrawal. You can also use your bank if you choose. This is for withdrawal purposes, though, not for purchases, but for withdrawal purposes. You can use your bank account to receive money that you've actually made while selling on BRYCE Street. You can have it withdrawn to your bank account instead of PayPal. But all purchases, all product purchases that's made on BRYCE Street from your customers will be made through your PayPal account. So you must have that PayPal account. But once you are ready to withdraw money from your sales to your actual bank account or PayPal account, you can choose which one you want it sent to. So you can put your bank information here, and that's where your money will be withdrawn to. Just update that. Okay. Next is the shipping plan. The shipping information, this is going to be important that you get this right. It's not difficult at all. It's very simple, but you must make sure that it is set properly. First thing you're going to do, because every vendor, store owner on BRYCE Street will be able to set their own shipping costs for your products. You set your prices for your products, then you can set your own shipping costs for whatever you're shipping out to people. And what you want to have is a basic shipping cost that you will probably be using for most of your products. We know all products are not the same, so some of them are going to cost more to ship. Some of them may cost a little less to ship. But what you want is start with is a default shipping price. So you're going to check this box that says enable shipping functionality for your store, and then here where it says default shipping price. Now this is, like, again, a basic shipping rate that you will probably be using for most of the products that you have on your site. This is where you will put that. Now I'm just going to put something for now. Let's just say $5.99 is my base shipping cost. The majority of the products that I may be shipping from my store will be the shipping cost will be $5.99. Okay. Per product additional price and per quantity additional price. Per product means every time they add a different product to their order, how much extra do you want to add to the shipping? For example, let's say you're selling candles, right? And someone purchases one candle. They put in their shopping cart one candle. Okay, that one candle, so far, by the default shipping, the shipping for that candle is going to be $5.99. Now let's say they go back, and before they finish paying for everything, they go back and continue shopping, and let's say they add a book. Now the book is a different product, an additional product. So now that they've added the book to the order, how much additional do you want to add to the shipping? Since it's now, you have two products, so it's going to be a little more for the shipping. How much more do you want to add? And you can set that in this box. For now, I would just say I'm adding $2.99 for each additional product. Okay? If they go back and add another product, then it'll be another $2.99. You understand? So the first one will be $5.99. If they just get one product, that's $5.99. If they add an additional product, something different, they add a different type of product, it's going to add $2.99 to the shipping. If they add another different product, make it 3 products, it's going to add another $2.99. Okay? Per quantity means if the quantity of the product that they're purchasing. In other words, the first product is a candle. The shipping is going to be $5.99. If they purchase another one of those same candles, that means it's the same product. So now they're adding quantity of that product. So now you have 2 candles. But instead of adding another $5.99 to the shipping, you may want to only add something like $1.99. You understand? So let's say again, if they were ordering the candle, the shipping for that one candle will be $5.99. If they go back and add another candle, then it will be an additional $1.99 because it is the same product. It's not a different product. Different product you would add here, the $2.99. But if it's the same, they're adding the same product, just adding more of them, then it's $1.99 for each one that they add. So if they added 2 more candles, that would be $1.99 and then $1.99 again. You understand? So that's how your shipping is set up for per product. Now, processing time. How long will it take before you ship their products out? In other words, if you get an order on a Monday, what day will you actually ship their product out to them? 1 business day, 1 to 2 business days, 1 to 3, 3 to 5, 1 to 2 weeks. How long you get to select how long it takes for you to process the order and ship it out to them. It's not saying how long it's going to take to get to them. It's just saying when will you be shipping your product out to the customer that purchased it. So if it takes you 2 days to get everything processed and get into the mail, then put 1 to 2 days. If it's 1 to 3 days, you select however long you feel it will take you. If you have a shipping policy, you will put it here. And 9 times out of 10, what you want to have some type of shipping policy to let the people know about your shipping. How long it takes, who you use, if it's UPS, if it's by FedEx. You can say this product ships out by FedEx. And you can reiterate the number of days, and 1 to 3 days from placement of your order, or something like that. But you want to have something to let them know about your shipping. It's very, and I'm just putting something as an example of what it might say, but you actually want to go and have take the time to pretty much make that very clear to your customers what your shipping policy is. You may want to take a look at some other shipping policies of other vendors, and just to make sure that you are in line with the correct type of information that you're giving about your shipping. But I'm just showing you an example right now. Same thing with the refund policy. What is your refund policy? Can they return a product if it's not functioning correctly, or if it's damaged? And how long do they have before they can return it? They to get a refund or get credit, or it's up to you. All of that is up to you. You stipulate how long, what your refund policy is, and that will be put in that box. Ships from, where are you shipping from? Well, we are in the United States, of course. So this is letting you know where it's shipping from. Now, down here where it says shipping to and the cost of shipping, this is if you're shipping out of the country. Now, right now we're dealing mostly with Canada and Mexico. We will be selling over in Africa and Europe and other countries as we grow. So you probably will be coming back to your shipping settings and changing this as we grow. But for right now, we're mainly dealing with the United States and Canada and Mexico. Now, if your shipping is going to remain the same, the shipping cost is going to remain the same for United States, Canada, and Mexico, then you don't have to change this. This is you can leave this as it is. If you're going to have a different shipping cost for, let's say, Canada, if it's going to be a different shipping cost, then you would come and select Canada, and you would put up here what that cost will be. If it's $9.99 instead of $5.99 to ship to Canada, and you will put that there. And when it asks what state in Canada, just select everywhere else, because if you now, unless you're only shipping to certain states, then you would select each state that you're shipping to and how much it will cost to ship to that state. But if it's everywhere else, just select everywhere else and put the same $9.99. Okay? If you need to add a location, then you just select add a location. But now, my shipping cost, for this example, I'm just going to leave the same. It's going to be $5.99, whether it's going to Canada or Mexico. But depending on what products you're selling, you may have to have different shipping costs. So this is where you would make that adjustment. If you're shipping to Canada, again, all the states, select the cost will be $9.99. All right, and just make sure you got everything in there and save the settings. Now, once you have done your shipping, your social profile and the store SEO is optional. The social profile is simply adding your social links like Facebook page, Google Plus, Twitter account, LinkedIn. You know, these will be your pages, your URLs. Just put them there, and this is going to show up in your store as links, so people can link from your store and go to your Facebook page or your YouTube page or Instagram. So that's what you would put there, and you put them in the box and you hit update settings. Store SEO, if you're familiar with search engine optimization, and you want to make sure that your store is seen in the search engines and things like that, like the Google search engine and things like that, Yahoo, then you will put your information here for SEO. Again, this is optional. This is for those who have a little experience with SEO, or if you want to hire someone who knows a little bit about SEO, and they can come and fill your information out here, SEO title, meta description, keywords, things like that. And just put all your information here, image, and save changes. But again, those two things are optional in your setting up, but you must do your verification. You must completely set up the store. You must set up your payments to receive payments, and you must set up your shipping. The social profile in the store SEO is optional. You can always go back and do those things later. And again, your shipping, you can always go back and change your shipping according to your own personal needs and costs, right? And that's basically what you have for your store. That's basically what you need to do to set up your store. From this point on, when you go back to your dashboard, you can start adding products. And adding products is, again, a simple point and click process. And what it does, it tells you at the top, by you having the free plan, it tells you how many products you can add. So I'm on the free plan. It says I can add 25 more products. This will be the first one. Now, setting up a product, again, is simple. You click here, add new product. And at the top, you want to put your product name. This will be a test product. Put the price of your product here, and if it's on sale, you put your sale price here. The regular price goes here, sale price here if it's on sale. So let's say if I have a product, it's going to be $25. but I might have it on sale for 15. Okay. I can upload an image. Of that product. And this is just a test, something to test with. And this product image. And here you want to give it a short description, whatever the product is going to be, and you can type whatever you need to type in this box about the product itself. So you just kind of go, I'm just going to put some information here, nothing, simple information, product. But you will hear in this box, you will give a detailed description about the product that you're selling. Category, you select the category. There are many categories. You can select more than one if need be, but you would just go through and look for the category that that best fits what you're selling. There's men's clothing, women's clothing, baby toys, there's everything. So you go through to find what category this would be under. Health and beauty. We'll just say essential oils for this type of product. And you can select more than one. You can select essential oils, and you can go back and select something else. And you want to put as many product categories as you can that fits the product. So when people come to BRYCE Street and they're searching for certain type of products, if they're searching for fragrances, then yours will come up. If they're searching for essential oils, then this will come up. So you want to put as many, relative categories as you can. And tags, if you have certain tags that you want to tag the product with, you can put there. If you have more than one image, you can add an additional image here. You can add several additional images. I'm just using one for right now, just for this example. But you can actually go back and add additional images that'll go underneath the main image. And again, this is just more description information if you want to add additional information. But once you've filled that much out, that far, then you just go to create product. Now if you're going to create this one and immediately add another one, then you select create and add new. It's going to go right back to this page to add a new product again. So for this example, we're just going to use this one product. Hit create product. And this will take you to the detail. It's actually creating your product right now. And this will take you to a detailed page about the product where you can add additional information such as your shipping information, quantity, for stock, how many you have in stock, and things like that. Okay, took a little longer than I expected, but all right. This is your detailed information page about your product. This is something that you do need to pay attention to make sure that you get correctly. Again, it's not complicated. You just want to make sure these selections are correct. There are two product types. There's a simple product, then there's a variable product. A simple product is something that doesn't come in different sizes and different colors. It's just a simple product. It's a one-off type product, like a book. When you go and buy a book, it doesn't come. You don't select a small, medium, large, extra large, or anything like that. It's just that book. You just buy that book. So that's a simple product. But if you were going to buy something like a T-shirt, some clothing, that would be a variable product, because then you're selecting size and color and things like that. It might come in different sizes, so you would select your size. So that it has a variation of sizes. That makes it a variable product. Okay, simple or variable. So for this demonstration, I'm just going to show a simple setup, and then I'll show what you would do for a variable setup. It's two different type of setups. The simple product setup, you would come here, you would leave these two boxes blank. It's not downloadable, it's not a virtual product, it's a physical product. Okay, that's going to be actually shipped out. So you still have your price here, your sale price there, here's your categories, tag, short description. You come down here where it says inventory. And what you want to do, of course, if you have some in stock, of course, you want to make sure they're in stock. So you select in stock. Then you select this box, enable products stock management. This lets you pretty much tell how many you have in stock. Let's say if you have 100 of these products in stock right now. Okay. And here, do you allow back orders? You can, if you allow back orders on your products, you can select allow or allow but notify customer. Or if you don't do back orders, then you just put do not allow. Allow, it says in this, check this box only if you want one quantity of this product to be sold in a single order. In other words, if they can only buy, if you were selling a t-shirt and you only want them to buy one t-shirt in a single order, then you select that box. But if you don't care how many, if they can buy 10, 20, 30 t-shirts, then you leave that box unchecked. Okay? Shipping and tax. If this is something that you will be shipping out, then you select this product requires shipping. Okay? And you're going to put the weight of the product. Now remember, you've already set your base shipping when you were setting up your store. This is to make sure that that shipping goes into effect. So you want to make sure you check this product requires shipping. You put the weight of the product. Let's say if it's 2 pounds. The length, if it's in a box, you can put the length, width, and the height of the box. I'm just going to put something width 4 inches, width 4 inches, a square box. 6 inches. Just giving some dimensions, but you will put the actual dimensions of your product. Shipping class. There's no shipping class right now. There will be shipping classes if you so need them, but since every store is different, there will be no particular shipping class. Okay. Now, if you're going to ship this product at the cost that you set for your normal shipping, when you set up, remember when you set up your store and you set up your shipping rate, we chose $5.99, and then each additional product $2.99, or additional of the same product $1.99. Well, if you're going to use that, then you would leave this box unchecked. Okay? That means it's going to use your shipping rate that you have set up for your overall store. If this particular product costs more to ship than $5.99, let's say it costs $9.99. It's going to cost you $9.99 to ship this particular product. Then you would check this box. It says override your default shipping cost. That means it's going to override what you have in you set up in your store, and it's going to add an additional cost, an additional per product cost, and this is your processing time. If you want to leave it the same, you can, but the additional cost meaning how much more. In other words, if your base setup is base shipping setup was $5.99, like I had mine was $5.99. How much more do you need to add to make it $9.99? Well, you would add $4. $5.99 plus $4 would make it $9.99. You understand? You add your additional cost. You don't put the $9.99 in here, because then that would add $9.99 to your $5.99. This is what you want, is the additional. In other words, again, when you set up your store and you set up your shipping rate, we selected $5.99 as our base shipping rate. This particular product might cost $9.99 to ship out, so I would have to add an additional $4 to my $5.99 to make it $9.99. Understand? And the per quantity additional price, I'm going to leave it as it was set up, so I would just put 0, because we're not going to add anything, and I'll leave the processing time the same. Okay. Attributes, there are no attributes because this is a single product. I'm not using any discounts right now, so I'm not going to enable bulk discount. The product status, it will be online. You want to make sure that it's online when you finish this, that it publishes, and that it's visible. The visible meaning that it can be seen in your store, not just in the catalog, not just in the search, and you don't want to hide it. You want it visible. Make sure that says visible. If you have information that you want the customer to see in their order email, in other words, after they have purchased this product, there's an email that will be sent to them to let them know that their product has been processed and is being processed. Well, if you have any additional information you would like to tell them, you can place that and type that in this box here. If not, you can leave it blank. Enable product reviews. If you want people to leave reviews about your product, you would check that box, enable product reviews. Once you have that set up, everything set up correctly, you just come down here and hit Save Product. And what it's doing right now is adding all of the details that you've just selected to the product that you created. And on the first page, you created the product. You put in the name, you put in the price, you put an image, and you selected your categories. Then it took you to this detail page, and now you detailed the product out, and it says at the top, success, this product has been saved successfully. It is now in your store. Now, if your product is a variable product, if you're selling something like a t-shirt, for example, then you, instead of simple product, you would select variable product. And again, you would have your categories. And you would come down, everything else here is the same, you would come down to your inventory, you do the same thing. You would enable your stock, tell how many you got, how many t-shirts do you have, 100, make sure it's in stock. If you want only one, then you select this box if you per order, or if you don't care how many they order at a time, then you leave it unchecked. Same thing for shipping. Shipping, this product requires shipping. You're going to go through all the same things that you did in making a simple product. You would do the same thing for a variable product. Shipping and everything. But here's where the difference would come. Custom attribute. If your product has different sizes, then you would add a custom attribute. And right now what we have here is size attribute. Meaning the attribute is what is it that you're going to be selecting or making selections for about this particular product. Right now we're going to choose size. Okay? So, and the reason why you're doing this, because each shirt, let's say your small, medium, and large shirts, have one price. The extra large has another price. The double X and the triple X has another price. These are the reasons why you're going to have variations. For people to select what size they want. So you select size, and you select add attribute. First thing is you want this product visible on the product page, so you put the check in the box. But you also want to use what we're about to do for your variations, meaning this is what we're setting up is what you're going to use for your variation of sizes. And those values will be small, medium, large, extra large, 2X, and 3X. Now, if you can select which ones you want. You may only have small, medium, and large. So you can select small, then select medium, then select large. If that's all the ones that you need for your particular product, or if you want all of them, select all. Okay? And once you've selected that, you have everything checked over here. Make sure these two boxes are checked, and you have your values set up. You hit Save Attribute. And what it's doing is making that attribute make sure that it's going to be visible on their page. Now that you have these variations, you want to add them to your product. So you create variations, meaning you're going to make a variation for the small. If you have shirts, then you're going to make a listing for the small shirt, for the medium shirt, for the large shirt, extra large shirt, double X, and triple X. That's what it means by variations from all the attributes that you have. So you create variations from all attributes, and you hit Go. It's going to ask you want to do this, and hit OK. And this may take a few seconds. 6 variations added, and those 6 variations are your small, medium, large, extra large, 2X, and 3X. So here are your variations. Now, here's this. What I'm about to show you is very important that you do to make sure that this gets saved and stored correctly. So each one of these is a different product, basically, for your same. In other words, this is for your small. For that one shirt, this will be the small, the medium, and so on. So this is what you will have to do. You go to each one of them. Go to your small. Make sure this box is enabled. Check that box. Check downloadable. And I know that the physical product is not downloadable, but I'm going to tell you why in a second. You need to check that box. And you select Manage Stock. Okay? SKU number is optional, but if you want to have a different number for each of your products so that you can track your products, that's what that is. Like a barcode number, SKU number, but you can have it whatever you want. You can put, this is product number 6509, and the next one is 6510, on like that. It's optional. You don't have to have it, but just if you want to. If you have a lot of different products that you're trying to keep track of, that may be one way that'll help you keep track of them. All right. Now, because you have different variations now, you may have different prices. They may be the same. Some of them may be different. Like the small and the medium and large may cost different than the extra large and 2X and 3X. So this is where you would put those prices. For the small, it may regular price $25. If it's on sale, you would put the sale price here. Let's say we sit on sale for $20. Stock in quantity. How many smalls do you have? Let's say we have 20 smalls. We have 100. in all. Remember at the top, your total stock was 100 shirts. So now you're breaking it down into 20 small, 20 medium, 20 large, something like that. So you have 20 in stock that are small. You put the weight of the shirt. Usually a shirt is, I don't know, I'm just putting in, this is just an example, but you would put the actual weight of whatever product that you're doing, that you are selling. But I'm just putting an example of weight, dimension. Okay, shipping class is going to be the same as all of the rest. Downloadable files. This is where, when I said check the box up here, downloadable, we know that this is not a downloadable file. But in most variations, products do come in downloads as well when people sell digital products. So you must come here and put the number 1 in download limit and download expiration. This is to keep the page from not storing your information. You can't leave it at unlimited, or actually, if you leave it blank, it's like leaving it at 0 or less than 0. And when you do so, the product information will not save correctly. So you want to just come here and just select 1 for each one of them. And once you do that, come back up and uncheck downloadable. Okay? Remember, check it first. Come down here, you put a 1 in that box, a 1 in that box, and then you go back and uncheck it. Okay? And you can see that it's gone away, it's stored. And that you do for every product. You come to your medium, same thing. Enable, check that box, check the stock, put your price, put your sale price if it's on sale. Make sure that you got in stock selected here, and you can put a SKU number if you need. The quantity, we'll say we got 20 of them as well. Same thing with the weight, dimensions. Okay. Same thing with the shipping. If you need any extra information for them, you put it there. The download, again, put 1 in that box. Come over here, put a 1 in that box. Slide back up, uncheck downloadable. And that's it. Go to the next one. And you're going to do the same thing for each product. Each product that has a variation. You know, each product variation. In other words, if this one shirt has 5 different sizes, then this is what you do for each size that you have. Okay, and so I'm just kind of going through real quick, but it's very simple. You just have to make sure that you put this proper information in. That's all. But all of this is just very, very point and click simple to set up. Come down here, 1 in the box, 1 in the box, and you uncheck. Okay, we're almost done. So extra large, same thing for each one. Now let's say the extra large, we want to charge $30 for extra large. Put it on sale for $25. It's a different price. You got 20 of them in stock. The weight of the shirt. This is just a sample, so I'm just putting numbers in. But you're going to need to actually put, the actual dimension and size and weight of the product. Come to download limit. Put 1. Download expiration. Put 1. Go back up. Uncheck downloadable. This is what you do for variable products. Simple products, you don't do all this. Only for variable products that has different sizes. Again, check the boxes. 2X, let's see, the 2X is going to be $35 on sale for $30. stock. Same thing with the dimensions of weights. Okay, come down to one in this box, one in this box, and uncheck downloadable. And the last one, check downloadable, manage stock. We'll make it $35 as well, on sale for $30, 20 in stock. The weight and dimension. Okay. See, everything is self-explanatory. If you read what the boxes are asking you for, the information is very, very easy, very self-explanatory. Come back up, uncheck download. All right, and that's it. We've got all the variations and sizes. Just making sure. You just go back through and look at each variation. Extra large, large, medium, small, okay? Make sure they all fill out. Once you got all your variations, same thing here, bulk discounts. If you're not going to have any bulk discounts, leave that unchecked. Product status, visibility, same thing as you did on the single product. And just once you're done, just come back, same thing, hit save product, and it's going to make a variable product that will be, when people go into your store and they choose that product, when they go to checkout with that product, it'll show the variations, small, medium, large, and they can select what they want, small, medium, large, or whatever, and it'll show the price of that product, that they'll be able to go and let's take a look so we can see. You go to store. The store list is the list of stores. So we'll add it. Here's our test store that we just made. See, this is the store background. That's your profile. You visit the store. Now this is on the store. This is how it looks on the store list. This is at the actual store. This is the background image. And like I said, I just kind of put something back there just for a sample. But you can choose whatever image you want to put in this backdrop. And this is your profile picture. So it's two different images. This is the name of your store. This is where your information will be, as far as your address, your phone number, email, okay? And people can come here, see your products. This is where all your products will be listed underneath your store. And so let's say you got a test product that we just made. So let's say someone clicks on this product that they want to purchase. So they click on it and it opens up to a product page. And on the product page, they will see the option small, medium, large. And this will let them select if they're selecting in a different country. They can get the shipping cost, but it will be all the shipping costs will be added up on the back end. But let's say they want just one shirt. They can choose their size, the large, extra large. See the different price changes. 2X. So let's say they want the 2X. It's on sale for $30. Add to cart. Okay. Test product has been added to cart, and if they're ready to ship or ready to check out, they go to view cart, or they can come up here to checkout. And here's where you see shipping and handling. It's been added. Remember, in the test store, in the setup, we charge $5.99, But then when we created the product, we added an additional $4 to it because this particular product might cost more. If I didn't add any additional shipping charges, the shipping and handling would just simply be $5.99. So it's $30 plus the $9.99 shipping. Okay, and that's it. And from here they go to product checkout, and they'll put in their payment information and complete the order. Okay, but that's basically the basic setup of your store. You can feel free to kind of play around. When I say play around with it, you know, get familiar with the back end, with the vendor's dashboard and your settings and things like that. Because once your store is set up, you more than likely you won't have to change anything back there other than maybe your shipping costs. Okay, but all of the other settings will usually just going to stay the same. The only thing that's going to change a lot of that you'll be doing a lot of is adding products. So once you've registered and got your account set up, and then you set up your store, from that point on you'll just be adding products. So go back over this video. I will be making updates to this video as information updates and go along. And if you have any problems, any questions, if you come across anything that's not working right, do not hesitate to contact us. Let us know so that we can get right back with you on that and make sure that we are able to update you on any changes or how to fix any problems that you may be having. So again, we're here for you, so please, again, do not hesitate. If you come into a problem, don't just throw your hands up and say, oh, I'll do this some other time. Or no, just contact us. Contact us, and we'll be more than glad to go through everything with you step by step. Even if you need help setting up your store, even after you've watched the video and you're still not sure if you want us to help you set up your store, we will get on the phone with you or online with you and help you go through each step in the process of setting up your store, the process of adding products and things like that. So we're here for you. So again, thank you all for joining us. We thank you for your time and patience going through this process of setting up and registration. But again, you only have to register and set up once. So once you've done this, that much is over. But thank you again for your time and your patience, and welcome to BRYCE Street.